This is Balancing Act. I'm gonna roll you through a 15-minute evening flow, something that's perfect for you to do before you go to bed. All right, so let's come to the front of our mats. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna separate our feet hip distance apart, and we're just going to fall down into a nice gentle forward fold. And we're gonna rock side to side. So we're letting gravity pull everything toward our face here. You're gonna feel some pressure behind your ears, behind your eyes, in your nose. All the blood is flowing, and this is good. We wanna reverse the flow of gravity. We've been letting it work the other direction all day long. So now we're gonna give ourselves a little break. There's lots of inversions that we're going to be doing in this class. Everything from a down dog to a forward fold. Anytime our heart is below our head, we're going to be inverted. So that's a nice thing to know about. Walk your feet back into your down dog. And I want you just to come forward into a plank. And then a nice gentle down dog. And a plank. And down dog. When you land in your plank, try to get strong there. Squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulders open. Really try to punctuate it with a certain landing. And think about strengthening your core there as well. Beautiful, and press back into your down dog. Now we're going to go the other direction. Take your left hand and reach toward your right ankle. And switch. Right hand to your left ankle and switch. Left hand to right ankle. Take a little twist in there too and switch. Just move through these at your own pace. You can hold one for a couple of breaths. Activating the arms and the shoulders a little bit more. Twist it out. And then come to your knees. Take some cat-cows here. Arch and round. Arch and round. Arch and round. Now take some big cat-cows here where you're moving in the 360 degrees here. So think about moving your spine in every single direction that you can. From your tailbone to the crown of your head. And bring your tailbone all the way back to your feet. And come back up, and as you come up, keep your toes together and land your pelvis down on your mat. Stretching out the hips and the quads, and pull it all the way back. And bring it all the way forward. Open up the chest, big up dog, while you're pressing those hips down. Squeezing your glutes. And back. A few more of these, just roll through them. At your own pace, on your own breath. Beautiful, and tuck the toes, press back into your down dog. Very nice. Take your right leg and bring it between your hands. Drop your left knee and rise up with your hands. Really try to magnetize your heel and your knee here for balance and stability. And activate that lower body. Bring the right leg back. Come into a plank. Knees come down. Chest comes down and chin comes down. And you slither forward into a baby cobra. Lift it all the way up. Squeeze your glutes here. Press back down dog. This time your left leg comes between. Drop the knee and tuck the toes. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Left leg comes back. Plank pose. Again, knees, chest and chin, and slither forward into your baby cobra. Pull those hands back against your sticky mat. Your elbows are nice and tight into your rib cage. And press back down dog. Again, your right foot comes between. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Rise up, hands touch, and fall back down. Right leg comes back. This time, if you want, you can slowly lower into your chaturanga, pulling forward into your up dog. Squeeze your glutes, open up the chest, and press back. Left leg comes forward. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, rise up, all the way back. Left leg comes back, plank pose, slowly lower. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Very nice. And I want you to come up really high on your tippy toes and ripple roll forward all the way down to the ground and let everything fall. I gotta move myself back on my mat a little bit. Bend the right leg, and I want you to roll over onto your left hip and push your body up into a nice gentle wild thing. Nothing too high, nothing too crazy. Then drop it down and bring the right hand over and sweep the left arm. Your right knee comes to the ground, and then come back the other way. All the way back to the ground, and switch. Your left leg bends, you roll to your right hip, sweep it up, drop it down. Keep rolling to the outside, drop the left knee, and sweep the right arm around. And all the way back. Landing here on your mat. Switch sides, right leg bends, open up to the left hip. Bring it all the way up into your wild thing. Sweep it open, and left arm sweeps over your ear. And coming back down. Switch sides, left leg bends, open to the left, sweep, drop it down, left knee drops to the ground, and right arm sweeps. And then coming all the way back to the mat. Press back into your down dog. Beautiful. Take a few breaths here, pressing back, walking out your dog. Now raise the right leg, keeping the right hip nice and low, and then bring the leg all the way forward and plant your right foot. Drop the left hand, press it into the mat, and take a nice twist. Beautiful. Really feel this twist in your spine. Your left heel is moving toward the back wall. Now drop your right hand, and I want you to take your right foot, pull it back a little bit by the mat, through the center of the mat, and then drop your left hip down. And sweep the right arm over. You'll feel a nice stretch here in the outside of your right hip, and sweep the right arm over into your boomerang pose. Drop the right hand and bring that foot back. Press your tailbone to the back of the room. Elevate that left leg. Keep the hips squared off so you feel a nice gentle stretch down the back of your right leg. And bring that knee all the way forward and plant the foot. Take a nice twisting runner's lunge. Reach. Now plant your left hand and take your left foot and bring it back towards the center of your mat. Sweep the right arm over. Let the right hip just drop towards the mat as you reach as far as you can. Pull your shoulder away from your ear and drop the hand down. Press down. Press back down, dog. Really nice work. Drop to your knees. Now that you're on all fours, I want you to take your right arm and reach it, open the chest, and then thread it through underneath your left. Try to get that right shoulder onto the mat as you twist. And then sweep the left arm up if you want, that's yogi's choice. And you can continue sweeping it around until you clasp the flesh on your right thigh. That's all a progression. If you just want to stay in the original thread, that's fine too. Breathe here. Slowly untwist, come back to all fours, and the left arm rises. Reach and thread it through. Left shoulder comes to the floor. Keep those hips nice and square, your tailbone moving to the back of the room. If you want to stay here, please do. If you want to raise that right arm, raise it up. You can also push it all the way back and grab the flesh on your left thigh for this half bind. And breathe wherever you've landed here. And untwist yourself, pulling the left arm through, pressing back into your down dog. You can crouch like a tiger and hop all the way through, or you can just walk into your seat and roll it all the way back. Beautiful. Bring in that right leg. Right away, just bring it in and extend it up. Try to keep your tailbone really pressed into the mat here. I don't want you to get extra flexibility by lifting your tailbone off the ground. So let's stay really fixed here in our hips and just bring the right leg in as far as it's comfortable. And point the toes and flex the toes. Point and flex. Now grab the top of your right foot and pull that knee in, opening up the hips. As you pull this knee down, really press your left hip into the mat and breathe. Beautiful. Switch sides. Right leg extends, left knee comes in and hugs. And extend the left leg. You're going to find that each one of these legs has quite a different flexibility level. So don't compare them, just be where each one is at. Make sure the toes are nice and strong, nice and pointed, and you're really pressing this right hip into the mat here as you're pulling gently the left leg towards you. If you need to bend the leg, that's fine. If you need to just hold it behind your thigh, wherever your flexibility lies, that's fine. If you can barely pull your leg up, then just grab it from behind. Whatever you can do, you'll feel a stretch behind your leg, and that's all we want here. We want your version of this pose. If you can clasp the top of your left foot, pull it in. If you can't, then just keep pulling it in and open up your hip this way as much as you can. Just get that hip open as much as you can. And if you can clasp the top of your foot, then pull it straight down into the mat while you're pressing your right hip down the whole time. Tailbone pressing into the mat. Deep breaths here. And let it go. Bring both knees in and make some circles to the left and to the right. Extend the feet up nice and tall and just let them open gently into a big straddle. Just let your groin open here. Nothing fancy. If you want to make some circles to the back and some circles to the front. And with your hands supporting your legs, bring it all the way back together. Bend the knees, extend the left leg out and hug the right leg in. And let's twist. Let's tuck our big toe behind our left knee and bring the right knee over. Reach with the right arm and wring your spine out like it's a dirty rag. You're just wringing it out. Think about your right hand and your left knee moving in opposite directions, bringing out that spine. And bring it back, switch sides, hug in the left knee. Tuck that left toe behind your right leg and bring the knee over. And reach out with that left arm. You might get a back crack in here. Keep reaching, breathing into your spine as you wring it out. Release those toxins. Always drink lots of water after your yoga class because we do a lot of twisting, a lot of toxins get released. So we want to hydrate to flush everything out. And back to center. Hug that knee in one last time. Extend it out. Come into your Shavasana or go straight to bed, whatever you prefer. I hope this helps your nighttime routine. I hope this helps you get a better night's sleep. You can, of course, also do this class any time of day, but I think it's really nice for just before bed. Have a beautiful night. Peace out.